Have you ever wanted to get better audio quality for the audio recordings or the video recordings from your iPhone or other smartphone? If you have, I might have a little solution. Let's do it! Hey everyone, Kevin Oxen here with YourMakingMe.com. And what I do in my videos is I love sharing tips and other techniques that'll make you more successful and more productive. Today what I want to talk about is audio for your iPhone or other smartphone device. I found a cool little thing and I'm kind of digging it. I first started looking into adding a lavalier mic to my iPhone and it wasn't working, so I went and got a battery and that still didn't work, and I thought, well, maybe the microphone's broken. It took a little bit of searching to figure out that what's actually happening is that you need a special jack to put into the iPhone so that the iPhone knows, or other smartphone knows, that there's actually a microphone inserted. So there are a couple ways you can do this. One is you can try and find a dedicated microphone. You have people where you can see you can attach these things onto the bottom of the phones, and that's great if you kind of want to record maybe a lecture at school. But if you want to have a nice little lavalier mic like I've got here, you've got to look for something a little bit different. There are two options you can look at. So one is to buy an adapter. I checked out adapters, and some kind of say they do iPhones, and some say that they're not really sure, and they say, oh, buy it and find out. Well, we're not going to do that. A lot of the adapters run around $25 and up. But here's the thing. Depending on the type of microphone you have, if you have one that has a battery attached as a little preamp, you'll need a different adapter than one that just goes straight into the mic, into the iPhone. I was banging my head against the wall until I finally saw a video by Gideon Shalwick, who's fairly well known in internet video. He suggested one particular microphone called the Edutidge. And so I thought, well, let's have a look at it. I checked it out, and I'm in Canada, so I checked it out. It was going to be pretty expensive here. I looked at the US prices, and I finally paid for it, got it shipped up to Canada. I want to give you a little bit of an idea what it is, though. I'm actually wearing it right now. This whole setup is comprised of two different parts, though. The Edutidge, I'm going to pull this off here, it might be a little crackly, is the first part. I'm going to pull it off, and what you're going to hear is it's going to jump back, or hopefully it's going to jump back to the iPhone microphone, and I'm going to get a little bit of echoey in the room, and then I'll plug it back in, and what I'm hoping is it'll jump back right to this microphone. So I'm going to unplug the Edutidge. Okay. And what I've paid an additional $25 for was to have a little 4-foot extension so I could plug it into the camera, and then it can hopefully stand back like I'm doing now and get some decent video. It's a pretty cool idea, I think. Now, it also does have a little volume control on it, which I know some people are sort of saying, well, why bother having that? But what I found through experimenting with my own video is that if you have it cranked too loud, it can pick up people all over the place. But if it's too soft, all of a sudden it gets really hard, and then we have to go into post and start amplifying things. You're going to have a lot of problems. In any case, it was $35 for the microphone, $25 for the 4-foot extension cable. I did see another extension cable that was $6, and I was like, oh, okay. The whole problem is if anything in the system doesn't connect properly, everything shuts down and it goes back to the default microphone on your iPhone. So if there's one piece that's missing or one piece that's slightly incorrect, it all stops working. So I bought the tried and true one that actually works, and we'll see how it turns out. So I'm shooting this whole video using the Edutidge 003. I'll throw some links down below so you can check them out, and if you're interested, you can go ahead and go check those things out.